Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Christian Buddy Show. Hope you're all excited. How you going? How are you today, Coen?
I'm very good today. It was very
No,
early on, and the sun is not shining yet, but it's a good day. Still
that's good.
alive.
Still alive. Yes. All right. So we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to ask. I'm very curious about to find more about you. And
Mhm.
first, I want to start with shamanism.
Yeah.
Because I've never experienced a shamanism or anything like this, and I'm hoping you can educate or you can provide more information on this area.
Well, shamanism it is just being your natural, true human in on this earth. So it's very nearby your own body, by your own feelings, by your own being. So you have experienced some shamanism when you're walking in the woods or near to the sea or to the mountains. You get a connection. You feel a connection. That's for me the way of the shaman, being in nature, being in the on this earth, being whole with the whole planet and everything surrounding it. You're not alone.
Right. And it's like how can normal day people be more connected to the shaman, their inner shaman? How can they feel this experience?
Just be awake. Just be awake. It's there, but you're tuned to something different, Netflix or internet or what else, your iPhone, your iPad. You're not tuned to yourself, to your heart, to your
Yeah.
stomach, to your guts, to your balls if you're a guy.
Yeah, right. Okay. Wow, that's awesome because but I think in pop culture we see like the shaman, and then it's related to taking a lot of drugs, taking a lot of psychedelics. You got to smoke something or smoke that or smoke this, and then you can go somewhere. But
So, of course, but you can go everywhere you want if you're just focused. And of course, you can use the plant medicine. And of course, that they have a profound working. They're really opening up your mind to those realms that are really true, but you can't see them. Normally, you can't see them, you can't feel them, you can't smell them. But with the plants, they just opening up consciousness. But it's not like just having a good trip. A lot of people do it. It's a trip, but it's not. It's being connected to the whole. And if you experience that and you know it's always there, then why couldn't you connect at this moment without any drugs or
mm,
medicine plans? It's possible. Like you're in Australia. I'm here in Holland. How's that possible? If you
mm,
think about it, it's totally weird. You're connected with me with a device. We call it a mic, and we have something like internet, and we're
yeah.
talking, and there's a lot of people watching, listening. It's
Uh,
crazy.
I hope there's a lot of people listening and watching. Yeah, I hope we get some questions, some people coming in asking some questions.
Yeah,
Because that's the title of this podcast is creating passive income, and I know that that's your life mission. That's what you're here to do. And I guess what does that mean for you? When I say passive income or online income, what does that mean for you?
well, a passive income is just that you don't use your valuable time to work and to get money and to work and to get money and to work and to get money. No, you create something really valuable and then you spread it around and people can buy it and then you're free of your time.
Mm,
So then the work is done, it's just spread itself, and then you have your, yeah, that's called passive because you don't have to do a lot more anymore. And then you are free to do what you're supposed to do here in this world, not just working hard to get your money to pay your mortgages, pay your bills. No, You're here for a purpose, and there's the connection with the shamanism. You're connected to the whole, and you have a purpose here. Do you hear your calling?
I want to help people. I just want to, yeah. I think that's my calling. I don't know. It feels pretty strong. Like it feels like, yeah. I want to help people. So
Yeah, but that's not focused. Though.
it,
It's helping
it's
people. It's really broad. But what is your way? What is your essence? What makes you really tick? You know, if I call you in the middle of the night and there's something to do, what is it that you really jump out of bed and go, yes, let's go for it?
to play tennis. I wouldn't mind. I'd love to play tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do it on your own, huh?
No, you can't do it on your own. No, you need someone. I mean, you can hit against the wall. I mean, I don't know how
That's stupid.
that's stupid.
You need somebody who's really good at tennis and really wants to win from you. So your how do you call it? Anguish or anger? No, you want to win. If you really plays a real good ball and you get just got it. Yes, it's in. Then you can feel the vibrance, joyfulness in your side. So you need something, a competitor that's really up to you.
What about this is I'm going to switch topics really fast, and this is a really strange topic to switch into, programming, because I know that you have some experience in like JavaScript and PHP and MySQL, all these things, or something like. How does like what does programming mean for you?
Well, when the first time I found out, I just wrote a script and I put on enter, and it worked for me. I don't have to do anything. I said,
Yeah.
"Wow, that's cool." So it's getting your time free too. You know, if I have to do something twice, I really like to automate it. Because why should I do something twice? I know what it is. I know how to do it. But why again and again and again and again and again? Like working in a factory and again. I'm not a machine. Let the machines work for me. So if I can
Right.
automate something, I will do that. And in the beginning, that was scripting. But nowadays, we got so beautiful software developments that they're superb. They can like this. You're making a show at your own.
Do you think? What about in the future? I'm
Mhm.
sure you've seen. I'm sure you've seen the movie The Matrix,
Yeah, of course.
where the machines become so intelligent that they. I mean, this idea has always been around, and I think uh, automation or intelligent AI will eventually become so intelligent that it
Yeah,
will consume humans.
yeah. But if you ever had something done with plant medicine, like ayahuasca or San Pedro or magic mushrooms, you know everything has intelligence. Even the stones have intelligence. And if you see how enormous that intelligence is, then AI is just still very small. The vast intelligence of the universe together, all of it, it's enormous. So AI, of course, there we will have to reckon with it. You know, you and I, we will notice it, but my children, they will have to deal with it. That you can implant some extra RAM for your brain, and maybe better eyesight and all that stuff, better muscles. But still, it's just tiny in comparison to what's the intelligence of the universe. We create planets. We create Milky Ways.
Yeah.
We can't even create a plant. We need the seed. What's in a seed only? You've got a seed, and that's an oak tree. You got a seed, that's a mango tree. That's the same seed almost. The intelligence in that, poor. That's big. That's what I like about shamanism. You get in connection to the real vast intelligence of this universe, multiverse.
Do you think we'll ever understand it? Do you think the science, do you think the rational brain, the intelligence of mankind will ever be able to understand the
You know,
intelligence of the world?
well, when I'm in an ayahuasca ceremony, I understand everything. But when I come back, then I'm still like you're again born like a human, and you're not the god or the bliss or everything. But yes, we are connected to it.
Yeah.
We are, but I think our normal state at this moment, you know, the way I see it, if you take ayahuasca or something else, your frequencies changes. So your frequency becoming broader. Like a small radio, you get a more broader band to receive, but also to send. So all your cells are going, and you can really understand what's happening just around you. So
Right.
there's a bigger consciousness possible, but like in the human, fast, very physical, down to earth. You're just you're not so far away from the first people on the earth crawling.
So if I've never been to a shaman and I've never done anything like that, but what would you recommend? Would you is there any advice you can give speaking to that about
Well,
seeing a shaman or connecting with Mother Earth?
you're well connected to Mother Earth is the first thing you have to do. Be open in the forest, in the desert, in the mountains, at the sea, but just really connect, because our mind is a lot of lots to do, the phone, work, friends, dating, partying, but if you really you really sink in, then your heart will speak, your stomach will speak, your pelvis will speak, and you can feel the connection. Everybody has had that sometime, someday, really feeling connected. And that's a special moment. But as soon as you go, you lose it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then you're
Yeah,
only in
it's true.
the,
Yeah.
the problem with our humankind is the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears are all in our head, this place. So the focus is very easily going here. But that's just one small part of the whole body. And we think this is all intelligence. No, there's the same intelligence here in the heart, in the pelvis, in the stomach. But that's a different language. And you need to connect to it and go to the heart even deeper. That's like um, the the fire lodge, the sweat lodge. You have to
I love it.
surrender.
Sauna. Yes.
You have to like a sauna. A sauna is different because you can really chat and be. But if you really go in the sauna and make it dark, or go into a sweat lodge, the whole body needs to relax.
Mm.
And the fire and the heat is too strong, so you can't keep your head up. You can't. You need to oh god, bow, but just let it go, and then you can sense a more connectedness in the whole body, connected to the earth, to the people in the sweat lodge, even everything outside there, and then you can feel you are connected. But the only thing that is happening, you're not here. No, you.
Yeah.
I'm done. And then you are connected. So it's really nearby.
Why do you think we forget it though? Why do we always miss it? And because
Why? Why?
I don't. Yeah, I know. I want to. The rational brain.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a, you know, in shamanic cultures, they don't forget it. And
Mm.
why is that? Because they have different teachings. The way we are got taught here in the West world, we need to do everything with the brain and with the eyes. We need to pay attention to the teachers, to the learnings, listen really good, and be quiet. Just go. But you don't learn how to get contact with the earth, get contact with the stones, with the trees, everything where you can connect to. You're just being brought up, being only here.
Yeah. I want to.
Like
I want to. Sorry, I want to play some of your music. Um,
music.
I
Well,
that's
I
probably
have
not the
to
right.
say,
That's not the right.
because
The right. Sorry.
well, they're all live recordings from ceremonies and sessions, all of them.
I have one. I will listen to one of your songs. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Not songs, recordings.
yeah.
I'm just going to get it now. Uh, because I like trance music. Like, and I think you have one that's like very
Well,
similar.
I played around with some with the live recordings and then put something in it to change the rhythm. I'm curious which one you picked. Cosmic Trance Journey.
Uh, Giving it one more shot. Share audio. All right, this one. This is This is very powerful. This one.
Ah, okay, but this is different though. It's very special. Not a live recording. You know, that's
That
where you need to sing along. You know, the trance is getting you in a different state. And then you sink in, and then you don't sing from here. La 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 la. No, you go inside. You go feel in your body. And you go deep inside your feelings, your emotions, and then let them just free. and then you can connect to totally different realms of your being.
So
And we can
powerful.
we are made for it. Every culture has its own music, where this is a special item. You go into the emotions and really live the emotions together, pronounce them with sounds. You know, there are a lot of songs in the world: Turkish songs, Armenian songs, Australian songs. You don't understand the words, but you always understand the emotion. Always. Because it's a different language. It's a sound language. And if it's coming from the whole body, you know, you've got those beautiful singers that can use their whole range of the body in the voice. Then you can feel it. If somebody has the range of the body in the voice, poof, you get it. And that are really the pop stars, you know. It's in the voice, the whole emotion, the whole body. It's more than just how do you call it, the vocal cords.
You have to almost, everything.
Yeah,
Everything needs to be included into
from your
the.
toes. If you're going inside and you go, so you got why can I fall?
Yes!
Yes! The guy pointed there.
Yeah!
That's why football is such a great game to do it together. Be there together. You can feel the connection. You can feel your strength.
Yeah. I feel alive. Like, I always feel so much more alive when I'm. That's why I love to play tennis, because when I play tennis and I hit that shot, come
It's your
on!
whole body. It's cool. That's what we need to do. You know, in the shaman culture, they have all kinds of ceremonies to do that together. Around the fire, in the sweat lodge, it doesn't matter. All kinds of ceremonies just to get it out.
Get it out.
Together. And see each other in those emotions, in those sounds, in those expressions. And be real. Be recognized. I'm part of this tribe. And this is me. This is me. Yes.
Yeah.
And they see you, and they see you, and you exist. Not only because you're nice and beautiful and have lipstick and nice hair and a lot of things. No, because just who you are.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the tribes. That's what I do in my trainings. But, you know, Corona just stopped a lot of them because I can't have social distancing in my trainings. And I can't not express with voice. You need to express with voice.
How can?
Yeah.
Sorry. So with your communities, how can people connect with you? What's the best way to connect with you?
Well, we've got the Free Soul community. And that's a free community, the freesoul.community. And there you can connect and learn how to get free of the life trap of working for hours. You know, uurtje factuurtje, we call it in Dutch. Just getting your money from the time you spend. Now, just learning how you can become free. And that's also passive income. But also connect and looking for what is the value I have to bring in this world, and what's the things that are really interesting in what's making me tick, what's my core essence, how do I want to connect, and there we can exchange. And when the Corona rules are diminishing, I can give trainings again, and I can be in groups and take them into the journey of the body and be really free to express just whatever you feel and be really feeling powerful. And no, you can. You are powerful. You're and many religions, you're a copy of God. You're a divine person. You're a human. We are learned to have a small bicycle light to give that energy, but we have a how do you call it, an atom splitting machinery in our body to create the power for the whole world.
Yeah. And what do you eat? Like, what's your general diet?
My general diet. Oh, I start the day with this.
Is that
That's a herbal drink from India. It's Ayurveda.
okay?
And then I eat about 12, my first meal. I just feel my body if it's hungry or not. We all thought that we need to get our meal in the morning, in the midday, in the evening. But is that true for you? Yeah, I noticed when because of the many ayahuasca ceremonies, you fast before. And fasting really is profound because your body is not working to how you work all those stuff you eat. No, the body is getting quiet, and the energy it creates you can use to be consciousness.
Yeah.
And you get a real different feeling. You got a different connection. And then you notice you don't need to eat every time,
No.
drink every time. No, there's some quietness in you. And then you can feel when I'm really hungry. And then you're going to eat. But when you eat also with more consciousness. So you have to find your own rhythm in that. But be aware, every time you eat, your consciousness is going because it has to digest everything. And if you're away from digesting, you have more power to use to be consciousness and see, okay, what do I need? What do I want? Where I'm going to? What's my purpose in life?
How come all? I feel like people in Netherlands and people in like sort of Dutch area, they're very like it's almost like it's not a Western country. It's like I feel like the America, Australia is very always stuck in their head, always stuck in their mind, and I feel like because I know there's a guy Wim Hof,
Yeah,
and
no,
he's an amazing person,
yeah,
and he's almost like a very tribal, but he's very powerful, so much
yeah.
power, so much. He's just and he's I don't even know what I'm trying to ask here at the moment, but
There's
it's
something special about Holland.
yeah, there's something special about Holland. It's I think the
Well,
people are raised differently, or
now it's not only raised differently. I think the main part of it's a small country, and there are a lot of different things to do. If I want to do workshops, maybe Ayurveda, maybe yoga, maybe spiritual soul finding, maybe a shamanic, I can find it everywhere here. I don't have to drive 3 hours to get some teachings. So a lot of people come to Holland with the teaching, and there are a lot of people who want those teachings. It's a very easy place to get taught about those spiritual things.
yeah,
And what I heard sometimes, if some new product is trying to be developed, if you can sell it in Holland, you can sell it everywhere in the world. So there are a lot of startups in Holland
yeah.
because
It's
the people are a little bit arrogant. They know it better, and just be normal.
what was the ruling like in? in the Corona time, did they? I know Sweden did the herd immunity, but
Yeah.
is that similar in Holland
No,
or
no, no,
not? Not
no.
really. No, no. Okay.
No, 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 no. The government is cuckoo. The
Okay.
rules they put in, it's totally crazy. It is.
Okay. Do you
I,
think you'll get the vaccine?
no, 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 never, never. No, no. Why?
Okay.
Did you ever got a flu vaccine?
No, I have
Did you
never had the
ever?
flu vaccine. Never.
No.
No.
This, why should you do it now? It's about 98, 99% is just have no problems with it. And if
Yeah.
you get the vaccine the way I've heard it, you need to every time you need the vaccine because your own immune system is not working properly anymore. You know, your own immune system has different layers. You get the virus in the nose or in the mouth, huh? Or maybe in the eyes. But there in your nose, there's an attackment, there's immunity, there's a struggle. But it is going farther into your throat. There's another layer. There's also an attack by my own immune system. And then they get in the lungs and in the stomach. There's also, so it's layered. We've got all kinds of soldiers. You got the nose soldiers, you got the throat soldiers, you got the lung soldiers, you got the stomach soldiers, and then it's coming into my system, into the blood, and then you've got the blood soldiers. But now they put it right in your body with the blood soldiers, and they didn't hear from the nose, hey, there's something coming, be prepared. The throat, hey, blood soldiers, be prepared, they're coming, we can hold them, get stronger, yes. That's the human immune system. It's divine. And now you get, but what they put in, it's still experimental, and that's not what I like.
That's dangerous.
It's totally dangerous. Millions of people in an experiment, and you know, because we joined together in Holland in a new party with a lot of people that are all scientists also, but also managers and entrepreneurs. And I've read a lot, heard a lot how that vaccine is created. And it's really crazy that we all take it in that mass quantity. And there's one Belgium scientist, I don't know his name at this moment, but he also told us it's totally sick that you give the vaccine during the pandemic. Because if you give a vaccine during the pandemic, it will be getting really strong because it can escape very easily. And it's learning from the immune systems and getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So you create a killer virus. Well, so that's the too much information, and I feel in my own body, okay, I will handle it. And when I die, it's my time. Maybe stupid, but that's the way I connect to this world. There's more than just this life.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think? What about fear? Because do you think this like I know that this whole fear of being sick and this fear of dying, do you think this is maybe partly the reason why people are so scared and they want to get this injection? Or
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Why are they so scared? Because the fear is really mass promoted. Fear is the best way of just keeping people in their space, in their part, in the role of this. Fear is always, in all the years, is the best way to suppress people.
yeah,
So they created fear right away. It's a killer virus. It isn't. Of course, people die, but the flu is that a killer virus? I just read some statements about the last years, how many people died in Holland, and the rate isn't that high as a normal flu. Of course, there are very peaks, but if you really compare it to other years, and this moment, where's the flu? Nobody gets the flu anymore.
Nah, yeah.
That's not possible. So how is that possible? The flu is gone. We tried to conquer it for years and years and years and years with all different vaccines, and now it's gone. There's no flu anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the human body is so complicated. I mean, things that we eat, that we read in media, all these things that are inputting into our body.
Yeah.
These are the things that we should be changing and creating more positive impact for our own body, so we can improve our immune system. I'm always. I mean, it's not. I mean, we should always have. I think we should always have an understanding of science and but still, be careful of what we're putting into our body. Don't eat the junk food. Don't eat the crap food. Go for a walk.
We also need to eat some junk food, because, if you're totally clean, you do your best for your health. You're working out, eating all the best stuff. It's like how do you call it? A field that is just really cleaned. If you put just a little bit of junk on it, you can see it. And right away, there's a little bit of junk. So if you're totally clean, you can't resist something that is hitting you. You need to get some really bad stuff inside your body so you can conquer it.
Yeah.
You don't need to eat everyday junk food, but
just a little bit of so like a chocolate cake, after dinner or something,
Yeah, you need to you need to give your immune system a way to work and to learn.
Okay. So meditation. So, what does meditation mean for you?
Well, you call it meditation. It's for me, it's reconnecting, because the term meditation is okay. There are a lot of ways to meditate, but what I'm seeking is reconnection. Like putting your iPhone in the socket in the adapter to get. I need to reconnect from where am I? All the stuff surrounding me, all the things that I'm hearing, doing. Where am I? It's like getting your compass back. Where am I? And that's the way I need to go.
Do you think we all know where we should be going? Do you think if we meditate long enough, if we focus and just let go, that
if you work hard enough, you can get there.
Yeah.
You're already there. That's the problem. You're already there. Just the only thing is you forget to connect. If you're always like seeking and doing, you don't connect. You go, the most best advice I ever got is sit on a chair and do nothing. Well, I need to find this and I need to work on that and meditation. No, sit on a chair and do nothing.
Yeah.
I did it for a couple of months. I get my own chair, special chair, where I really could sit in a small place, in the little bit in the dark, just sitting.
Just sit.
Do nothing. And then I noticed every time I did it, I went deeper. And then I'm going deeper and deeper, but my thoughts changed. And because of my thoughts changed, also my choices were different. And then I noticed I was even in the day I was really looking for the time. I can't sit in my chair. I created a whole training about that, because you create your own spot where you can uh, really get your juice and reconnect to the universe again, and be not surrounded with everyday stuff. And if you really reconnect to that place, you can create how do you call it, a sanctuary, your own sanctuary. And when that connection is really strong, you can take that sanctuary with you, because you
Yeah.
know how it feels. And then you can go on a journey and do a lot of stuff, and then feel the moment I need to reconnect. And you go, "Goo." Then the chair is inside you. Goo. But you need that
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Why do we all sleep about 7 or 8 hours a day? What's the purpose of it? Why is
Recharge.
humankind made? Recharge, reconnect, recharge your dreams, getting insights. But you need to do that
Yeah.
consciousness. If you know I'm all about, I don't know what to do, you go inside. You don't need to read a book, go on the internet, training. No, go inside.
Wow. Yeah, that's a very powerful thing to say. Yeah, it's so easy though, because my phone is blinking all the time, and that's the trap. That's the trap that
Everything is
they want.
blinking. Everything is blinking and calling you.
Yeah.
Watch me, listen to me, listen to me, get me, get me. You need this. No, you need that. This is the most profound you needs.
Oh, jeez. All
It's the
right.
monkey mind.
It's the monkey mind.
That's the monkey mind. All those bananas. Mm.
Yeah. So, okay. If I want to get to know Coen, if I want to, what does your day look like? What does your days look like these days?
Phew, that's different, because um, there's a lot of online stuff now, because since March 2020, they stopped all my trainings. We had a venue where we could train about 300 people. That's really beautiful venue. It's like a big theater, with screens and podia and lots of mattresses, so people can also lay down. And that is just shut down because of the trainings were not possible anymore. We could not be together in groups.
Mm.
So at that moment, I started to get my online business driving again, because years ago I was producing media productions. So I started to work online again. I found a group of people that want to change the politics in Netherlands, and I joined with them. And that network joined with other networks. So we have a lot of Zoom calls and meetings to change this madness in this world, and see, okay, we can't trust our government anymore to get the right decisions. We need to create a parallel society.
But you
So,
seem like someone who doesn't want to use technology. You seem like someone who wants to be raw and but
no, connected. You
yeah,
know, the way I can connect with the universe, I can also connect through the internet. It's the same.
it's the same.
If you see all my stuff I create on the internet, it's a lot, and it's all technology. No, it's just creating, being in the, how do you call it? Holding the space. That's what I call it. You can hold the space here, but you can also hold the space in the internet world. If I create a video or create a blog or a podcast or everything, I can reach millions of people in just a couple of minutes. Like, no, we're connected in Australia. Hi, Kristian.
Yeah,
How's Australia today?
it's good. It's really good at the moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The internet is definitely. Yeah, I wonder what the future holds. 100 years from now, what civilization will be able to. Well,
Okay. But the main part is a lot of people are searching because they feel there must be something else, and they use internet. And I have some solutions on how you can be with your core essence and find your way of doing. So that's why is internet very interesting to get connected, because a lot of people are just wandering around and trying to find how they can bring their value into this world,
yeah,
and not just by all those main brands that are trying to lure you into Coca-Cola and the McFlurry and all the stuff that is not good for you. Getting a lot of distractions, because the more you are distracted, the more you take new stuff.
yeah.
If you can reconnect and remember your core essence, you don't need that stuff. You are connected and you're strong and you know your purpose.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, that's cool. I don't even know what to say anymore. I kind of lost for words now. So
That's good.
it is good.
Then
Yeah.
you're in a good spot. If I look at you now, you're looking totally different than we started.
Okay.
Do you feel different?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel a little bit different. Yeah. Feel a little bit more spaced out. So I'm in the chair at the moment. So
You should be the operator.
I'm in the operator. So yeah. Well, no, it's been good. It's been good chatting with you, Coen. So I think we might end the podcast here. It's been awesome chatting with you, and we've got I believe you've got your website. Speak with Coen, or you've got some websites that
Talk with
people.
Coen.
Oh, sorry. Talk with Coen.
And also the freesoul.community.
Coen.com. I'll put that up in the
Freesoul.community, because that's the place where people can just join and find their way into their real value in their lives and be free.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching, and thank you.